Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So with NAN you can connect anything to everything, right? And today I'm gonna show you like the Google Sheet integrations, and with Google Sheet integration you can use this as like data source read mode in your NAN automation workflow. For example, like fetching the pricing data or maybe the product SKU and reach the API request. And you can also using the Google Sheet add the data string in the right mode, right? For example, like append a new form submissions, or maybe chatbot conversation, or you can also log the customer inquiries, or maybe ticket update from a CN, right? So there are many use case, many scenario that you can use with your Google Sheet. So today I'm gonna go show you how to use the Google Sheet integration from scratch. Okay. So if you want to follow my like video, you need an NAN instance. It's gonna be cloud instance, or it's gonna be like self-hosted instance. The Google Cloud Control Access, and then of course the Google Sheets, right? So check it out. Let's start, right? So to start, I'm gonna create a new workflow. Okay. Okay, and this will be for the first example. I'm gonna show you how to use the Google Sheets at the in the right mode, right? So you're gonna submit a form and then saving data into the Google Sheets. How can you do that? Okay, so let's using the form trigger and then form trigger, and then quickly create like it's gonna be like user contact form. Okay, we are going to create the form quickly. This is the sample user contact form. Okay, and then like we will add some field into like name. Okay, it will was your name, and then the required field and the text, right? Another field will be like email. Okay, was it is your business email, and then it's also required field. Another one is like company. So what is your company name? It's also required, and then the last one is like the notes, right? Okay, what can we do for you? Okay, require field, and it can be the okay, just the tag box for the symbol. Okay, and then let's execute the step to see, right? So we have the form with the name, email address, company, NOS. Okay, you can embed, we can embed it in our website, right? And then whenever client visits the website and they submit a form, we want to track it, right? So yeah, that's a different way, but like Google Sheets, one of the very simple and easy for the beginner to start just using at the like central database, right? So here I'm gonna stop listening, right? So we already successfully created one the form, right? And then next we need some an NAN node that allow us to create the Google Sheets record, right? So we're gonna use the Google Sheet here. Search for Google Sheet, right? And this one is a built-in node from NAN, right? And then we click here, and then there's some action we can do with the document, and there's some action we can do with the sheets inside the document, right? Also some trigger, but today I'm not working on that. We will like append or update a row in the sheet, right? So this will be the action that we use to append or update a new record whenever the form submitted. Okay, so click here, and then we connect them together, right? So okay, and then here there's some information that we don't want to fill, but like first we need to start with credential to connect with the Google Sheet, right? So I already have one, but I'm gonna create a new one so that you can follow. Okay, click here to create new credentials, and then the recommended method to using Auth2, right? And then you want to fill the redirect URL, the client ID, and the client secret, right? So they said that make sure you enable the following API services in the Google Cloud Console, Google Drive API, and the Google Sheet API. Okay, so how to get it, the information we need to to set up the credential, we need to go to the console, right? And then from here, Google Cloud Console, go to the project. If you don't have the project yet, you need to create a new one, okay? And then from the navigation, click the API services and then enable API and service first. So let's check the required API, right? So we are required to the Google Drive API and then Google Sheet API. Awesome. So let's search for okay, so enable API and services. So Google Drive. Okay, Google Drive, and then click here. So yeah, API enable, check. So I already enable it. It's good. If not, so you need to enable it. And then Google Sheet. Okay, Google Enterprise API. Okay, so click here. And then ensure, okay, API enable too. So we have both require API enable, and then next we go to API and services, and go to credential. Right here we're gonna using R 2.0, right? And then I'm gonna create a new credential. So ask client, okay, click here these options. Yes, and then applications type will be web application, okay, and then like as the demo like Google Sheet integrations, okay, and then so authorize the redirect URL, click here and you copy it, okay, and then come back, okay, and paste it here. Awesome, right? And then you click create. So from here you can get the client ID, right? Okay, copy it and then put it here, right? And then come back and then give it client secret, copy it and then put it here. Okay, so like don't try to use this one, right? I'm gonna delete this before I'm publishing the video, right? So don't try to use this one. Okay, let's back here and then click save, right? And then sorry, I put the wrong information, copy it here. Okay, awesome. We connect successfully, and then we back here, and then we can close, right? So now my NAN like automation workflow nodes have been kind of successfully set up with a credential, right? And then we using the credential with the resource will be the seed within the document, right? And the operation will be append, update a row, and then from list we can select the document, right? So to working with this workflow, I already create an empty one, right? Just an empty contact form. I name it is contact form and nothing here. So that and then after we successfully set up our credential, we can now select it, right, contact form, and then the sheet will be the default one. Okay, to mapping the column more, so that we're using the map automatically. Okay, that's it. So the very simple workflow that whenever form is submitted, the record will be saved into our contact form Google Sheet here. Okay, so let's give it a try and see how it works. And click execute the workflow. Okay, and my name, case it will be creator to mess with me. Okay, and then okay, awesome. And then like help me, can you help to do a an alien workflow with Sheet, right, as that database, and then I click submit. Okay, the form is submitted, right? And then you can see that when the form is submitted, so it will trigger the like the Google Sheet not to append or update a row in the Google Sheet. Okay, so let's see our contact form here, right? So yeah, we have the name, we have the email, we have the company, we have the note that the client submit also with the time log time and the format. Okay, so yeah, that you can see that we are successfully within just very simple step, we can successfully build a form, contact form that can be embedded to website, can be embedded to somewhere in your application, and then whenever client submit information, it will be tracking in the Google Sheet, right? And then with Google Sheet, you can share, you can manage the permissions, or maybe you can apply some formula or maybe trust on that. So yeah, this is the first scenario, right? We're using the Google Sheets at the central database, right? And how about like you using it at in the read mode? Okay, so for an example, I have an like inventory tracking sheet like this. So product SKU with the product ID, product name, category, by price used at in USD, discount percent stock, a lot of different informations. So I want to be a form that allow me to look up. So for example, I enter the product SKU, right? And then I can look up the whole, all the information about the products from the Google Sheet, right? So how can we do that? First, like we need another form, right? So let's using and then form and then, okay. This is a new form, right? Okay, so it's like inventory checking form. Okay, and then simple form to demonstrate Google Sheets read mode. Okay, and then we need an element, right? So product SKU. Okay, it's a tag and it's a require. Enter your product SKU to get the informations, right? Okay, so let me try to this will be let name it so that contact form, and then we need like this with a product form. Okay, awesome. So that we can execute yeah, so we have the product SKU form, right? Awesome. Let's close this one and back to is, and here we're gonna use the Google Sheets built-in for, right? And then we use another action called like get the row. Click here, and then we already have the credential set up, right? So I'm not gonna like repeat the step again. The operation will be get row, and the document will be the inventory, right? The one that I just showed you with all the informations, and then from the sheet will be the default one. Okay, so from here we need add the filter, right? And the column will be product IDs and the value. So let's leave it empty for now, right? And then we stop here, and then we execute the product form again, and then let's try with the first, like this one, keyboard. Okay, so I'm entering the product keyboard and I'm click submit, and then yeah, so it successfully triggered, but like we didn't get any product, right? So we need to using the product SKU, mapping it here, right? JSON and the product SKU. So it can be any column, right? For example, like you matching with a name, so you can use it different, but like in this case I'm gonna use product ID. Okay, and then I execute a step again, right? So yeah, and you can see that now we get exactly the product with all the information we need, right? And then in this case we can use this for the next step. For example, using it to send an email to the client, maybe using it to put into the compare form, something like that. So yeah, it depends on your workflow, but like I'm just gonna show you the basic operations so that like you can fly in your idea with different scenario. Okay, let's try it one more time. Okay, this time we can like 103 and then click submit. Okay, you can see that it runs successfully SKU 103. Okay, so this is how you can get the informations from the like accessing Google Sheets, and then using this information from from the next node, right, you can using the output, right, you can search for the data, and then you can view it in this different way. Okay, so thank you very much for watching my video. So far we built two forms, right? One form to demonstrate the capability of the Google Sheets at the central database, right? So we track and we record our contact form. And the second scenario that we like look up for some information from the existing Google Sheet with the field and with the column value. So hopefully that's is you now better understand how about the one of the most like popular integration in NAN, right? Google Sheets. So hopefully you can use this knowledge to build your own workflow. And then if you have any questions, if you had any issue with like Google Sheets integration, just let me know through the comment, right? So thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.